getting shit together. Trying to. There we go. That's better. Boy. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully, everybody had a good weekend. I think my neighbor upstairs is vacuuming their floor. Somebody's vacuuming somewhere. I can hear it. At least it's a lot quieter in here today than it was last night. That drove me nuts. Hopefully, everybody's good this morning. I am still sick. And that hit sure didn't help. Oh well. Boy. It's snowing. We went from a winter weather advisory to pure rain, and now we're back under a winter weather advisory in less than 2 days. So, gotta love Michigan weather. That's for sure. I'm ready for it to warm up and stay warmed up, though. I'm over the snow. We've had more than enough of that this season. So, good morning, Taylor. How are you? Of course, they had to wait to vacuum to when I started my stream. They weren't doing it before. Oh well. It's not snowing as bad now as it was. It's cold though. Tired of that. Anybody got any plans for today or this week? I don't have anything to do this week, I don't think. I'd have to look. It's too cold to be outside right now. Otherwise, that's where I'd be. Being stuck inside is driving me nuts. So, oh well. That's how it goes around here in the winter. So, gonna be one of those days, I think. I don't feel great. So, trying to get over it, but this weather sure don't help. I don't know why. It should have. I'm here. I feel like crap and I look like crap, but I'm here. So, yeah, that's really weird. Sometimes it'll put my notifications out right away. Sometimes it won't. Probably shadow banned again. Oh well. Shit happens, I guess. Good morning, Elizabeth. Um, what are you doing today, Binger? Okay. Oh, yuck. That hurt my ear. Good morning, Nicole. You better bundle up and be careful. All right. Awesome. That'll be good. Yeah. No, no. I don't think that's necessary. You could try, but I'm not sure how far it's going to get you. You don't live in Idaho. That's the only place I know where you can, like, literally run around nude without getting in trouble. So, you would freeze in like 5 seconds. If it's only going to be a high of the 30s there, you would freeze so fast. Take a video though. Boy, people do that at football stadiums around here. Don't see the point in it, but I guess you do you, boo. Like, is the vacuum sitting in just like one area running? That's what it sounds like. I guess. I don't know. At least they're not like dunking on my head today. It sounded like they were throwing each other around that whole apartment yesterday, last night. I was pissed. Already don't feel good, and then the people upstairs decide to want to have a freaking throwdown or something in their house. Finally quieted down though. I don't know what time. So that's how it goes around here. I swear I'd much rather buy a tent and a little heater and live in that. Can't stand it. And then I know why I heard the tractor blade hit the cement, because somebody came yesterday. It's one of the residents shoveled out the patio by the shed, but they literally like shoveled no path for anything to get past that to the sidewalk. Good morning, Raymond. Yeah, I've been sick. So, ready for this crappy weather to be over. For sure. I wonder what he's trying to plow right now. because there might be maybe a quarter of an inch on the snow on the fresh pavement right now, but that's it. So we're supposed to get 2 to 4 inches by tomorrow after it rained. Like, it went from snow yesterday morning to rain all day and all night, and now it's snowing again. Hate this weather. Well, I'm glad you guys stayed safe. Yeah, it's like that in a lot of places. Good morning, Trey. Yeah, it's like that in a whole lot of places. And see, the thing is, the temperature didn't really drop here. It actually got a little bit warmer here. So, thank you. Um, it got a little bit warmer here, above freezing, but now it dropped back up, below freezing. So, snow again. Yeah, Trey, I think everybody got storms yesterday. Like, everybody. We had snow, freezing rain, thunder, pure rain, and now we're back to snow. So, and maybe some more freezing rain this afternoon. So, right now it looks like it quit snowing for a minute. It was really coming down this morning, though. Like, really, really coming down. Mm. Still haven't decided what I even want to do today. Go outside at some point. Think we're under a wind advisory until tomorrow, too. I don't know. This weather's stupid. Yeah, you got lucky. It was, oh, the wind advisory is over at 11 p.m. tonight. So, let's see. Yeah, the snow is yuck. It's gonna snow and snow and snow. I think in Minnesota they've got a blizzard warning or something. Somewhere over there. Oh, I hate that noise. Scraping that freaking plow on an empty sidewalk. No reason for it. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, I know they were getting hammered from like Ohio down and back towards Texas and stuff, but we got that part of the storm. I live far enough north that we got that part. It just like it started snowing, then it went to rain, freezing rain, rain. Now it's back to snow. It's stupid. It's supposed to warm up and stay in the 40s for at least a couple of days, so maybe this will be the end of it. Not gonna hold my breath though. Yep, very long. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. So it's still windy here. It's not like uh, the last storm system we had moved through here, we had like 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, and these aren't nearly as bad as that. Maybe 35 or 40, but like, yeah, the wind was ridiculous last time. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, that can be damaging for sure. Um, that last storm system that hit us, there was think here tornadoes down in southern Michigan, down by the border of Illinois and Michigan, and it was like an EF4, I think EF3 or EF4, took out a whole town over there, and they had hail the size of softballs. I'm happy I don't live down there. That'd be too close to Detroit for my liking anyway. So I don't want to be anywhere near Detroit. I'm good away from all that nonsense. Which is crazy because Detroit's always been dangerous, but it used to be a really cool place to hang out. So can't do that anymore. Detroit is like, yeah, I don't even drive through there. I'll go to the other side of the state to avoid driving through there. So, want no part of that city anymore. It's terrible. Besides, the bigger cities up here are prettier. Like Saginaw's right on the lake, so West Branch too. Those are bigger cities here than most. When you get up this far, the cities get smaller and smaller, so you have to know what's all around you. That wind is definitely winding out there. So, oh well. Do you have any plans for today, Red? Uh, sorry, Raymond. Almost called you Richard, and I'm not sure why because he hasn't been in my chat in a long time. Yep. Me too this afternoon. My goodness, maybe. This thing's killing me. The hell was that? There ain't no way nobody's riding a motorcycle out in this, so it's not that. Sorry. I'm not sure what that is. Rick? My brother went by Joey. Now he hates to be called Joey. Easy way to push his buttons, call him Joey. My name's not Joey. So, yep. You know, they were Joey and Andy when I was young. Now they're Joe and Drew. Like, what the hell? Names change, I guess. So, they're like, we're not kids anymore. Yeah, you are. I wonder if they're vacuuming the hallways. Maybe that's what I'm hearing. So confused. They must be. I thought it was the people upstairs vacuuming, but I don't think I've ever heard a vacuum run up there since I've been here. So, but I'm not even sure if they have carpet. Some of these apartments don't have carpet anymore. So, like my sister's apartment when she came to stay with me because they redid her floors. I wish they would take the carpet out of here. It's a pain in the ass. That's aggravating. It was like perfectly quiet in here until I went live, and then just all the noises started, which is just my luck. Like I said, at least they're not stomping around up there yet. God knows what time they went to bed last night. It's Monday, so at least the kids should have been bed at a decent time, but God only knows. I know they were definitely stomping around loud as hell at about 8:30 last night, and I was pissed. So, like, if I had a way up there last night, I would have told them off so bad. I would have not been their favorite neighbor for sure. So, yeah, they gotta be vacuuming the hallways. They do that. They're supposed to do it every week, but I don't think they've done it in a couple of weeks. So, there's two ladies that come here and they vacuum all the hallways and the buildings. Well, that's basically how I'm on the ground floor, but there's a basement in an upper apartment, so I'm sandwiched. And these people don't give a shit if they walk around like that. Swear to God, they were throwing each other around last night or something. They were throwing something around up there. It was stupid. Like, it wasn't even right. They've been loud up there before, but last night they just, yeah, it was overwhelmingly retarded. So I don't know if they were fighting or what they were doing, but they're so lucky I can't do the stairs. So lucky. Like, I've never had a problem with anybody in here, but my goodness, there comes a point when it's like, just chill out up there, you know? Be heavy footed or whatever, but if you're up there, like, okay, if you're up there, like, destroying shit, stop, because that's what it sounded like. So, I'm ready for this, the snow to be gone. Yeah, I'm so over this shit. I want to be outside so bad. I'm going outside later regardless, but like it's 24 and it feels like 11. So the high was supposed to be 27 or 28, but now the high's 25. So yeah, me too. We go from Wednesday, so starting Thursday. Nope. So we'll be in the 40s from Thursday until Saturday. And it drops back down to the 30s, but then it goes back up to the 40s. So God knows. They're already calling for snow on Sunday, so oh, I hate this place. Like, I think if there was a, it wouldn't be so bad if I like had my own space where I didn't have people constantly making noise above me or below me. It just, I'd be good. I need to have my own space, not be around people. Because, yeah, yeah, it's a bit much now. Now, I didn't have any issue when I lived in my old apartment in the other building. It was quiet. Like, I don't know, it was completely different. In this place, yeah. No, I'm over it already. I didn't like it when I moved in and I still don't like it. So they want me to move into another apartment here and I'm like, no. I'll move before I'll move into another apartment here. So I just I'm not good with people. Unfortunately, like I'm not. And there's entirely too much crap around here. So I want to find a place in the middle of nowhere and just like put a little log cabin on it or something. And yeah, that would be perfectly fine with me. That would be more than fine. That don't bother me. Music don't bother me as long as it's not like you're not being stupid and playing it at like 2 o'clock in the morning. Then it might bother me. But yeah, there's a time and place for things. These idiots decide that their time and place is when you already don't feel good and you're trying to lay down, and they decide to have a whole fucking wrestling match in their living room right above your head. So, like, I ought to get a big speaker and mount it right to the fucking ceiling. That way they start being stupid, I can make their floor vibrate. So, bass works. Yeah, I'm just ready to be outside and actually can get around because in the snow I can't go. Happy. Happy you made it back safe. Good morning, Smokey. Nice to see you. People absolutely do suck. I agree. So when are you building the log cabin? Good morning, Kimberly. Yeah, I can't be in crowds at all. Nice to see you too, Smokey. How are you? How are you this morning, Kimberly? I missed you guys too. I've been sick. I still don't feel the best, but I'm here. So awesome, Smokey. So that's good. I'm glad you made it back safe. Did you hear me ask you when you're building the log cabin? Hmm. Is it? Yeah, well, it's definitely wet out there, but it's not snowing here like anymore, not like it was. uh, my goodness. That's good, Trey. How come? Yeah, yeah. With the snow, it is definitely a big mess. Where are you at that you're getting snow? Well, I know lots of places are under blizzard warnings right now. Come to think of asking you that. I don't know exactly, ew. Yeah, that is a mess. So it's like cold everywhere. I'm not the only one in the cold today. Yay! I, yeah, thank you, Raymond. You too. There are pretty trees there. There really are. I went to AIT in Mississippi, so it's actually a beautiful state. People are kind of weird, but it's a good state. What, the broccoli? Did it storm though, Ginger? Yep, that's very true. Could come anytime. So, you know, unfortunately, you don't get to pick when the baby comes, the baby picks when it comes. I gotta be vacuuming right outside my door because I just heard the thunk of a vacuum cleaner hitting my damn door. No? No what? Oh, it didn't storm? You got lucky. Like, how it dropped that much without storming is crazy. Yep, you'll be a good uncle. So, my little niecey, my youngest niece, turned 1 yesterday or the day before. I don't know. I've been sick. Good morning, Joe. Nice to see you. I can't remember if it was yesterday or the day before, but she turned 1. Thank you, Trey. Like, losing track of days over here. They all kind of run together when you don't feel good. They do. It doesn't seem like she should be 1 already. Thank you. Yeah, baby Emmy. There's pictures of her on my post, on my page, when she was born. But can't believe it's already been a year. So, how you doing, Joe? Yeah, it goes really quick. 3 is when it starts getting fun though, because they start being able to understand things a little bit better. That's good. And then they hit that little, they get rid of the terrible twos, but they still got that sassiness in them. So, well, when he's older, sure. I'm sure your sister wouldn't mind that when he's old enough. Hey, I know a few people that have got 3 kids that are all under 3. So, well, one of them just turned 3, but it happens. You might want to wait till they're a little bit older than that so they can remember. Neither did mine. No, you won't. You'll be okay, Kimberly. You're a great mom. I'm sure you'll be okay. Oh, I know that to be true for a fact, Venture. Oh, gosh. Yeah, but usually you want to take them when they're around 6 or 7. That way they're young enough to enjoy it, but they're old enough to remember it. Because that's like something to make memories with. Well, there's no guarantees on that one right there, Kimberly. You get what you get. Yeah, like, you want them old enough to remember it. I don't know anything about Disney, Trey. My kids never went to Disney. Like, my daughter went to Carnegie Hall and the Detroit City Orchestra and all kinds of other cool places. So Disneyland was never really on our list. I mean, we went to Epcot, but all she wanted to do was go back to the hotel and swim. She didn't even care. That's cute. Gotta have the little mini you. Mm-hmm. Okay. Like I said, I know nothing about Disney. So it's good that they're opening stuff, though. The only thing I know about Disney is the guy who runs Bob Iger, the guy who ran the Disney movie part or whatever, retired. And the guy who runs the park is now going to go and be the main guy or whatever. That is the only thing I know. He's taken Bob Iger's place. Yeah, yep. You know, I would have much rather went to Disney than where I went, but that's okay. Um, Obviously, why wouldn't Hook be one of the first characters there? That makes no sense. How is it a villain land without Hook? I don't do I don't do them kind of parks. Like I have no desire to go. I don't like roller coasters. Like forget nope. And I don't like people. So it's a double no for me. Okay, Trey. Sounds good to me. Oy, definitely. That sounds absolutely wonderful. People upstairs are awake. And whoever's vacuuming is definitely not going to miss one freaking spot. Probably because he's one of the main Disney characters from Hercules. It should only be classic characters that they use. He's still a villain. In the movie, he's a villain. I could tell you're young. I could tell you're really young because obviously you've never seen the original movie or the original make of it. You know, I think that's the last time that I seen Disney actually make a real movie was Tangled. He is. He is, but it's okay because he's cool. Yeah. You guys didn't know he was a kid? I've known the entire time. You're 33? Okay. That I thought you were a kid, sorry. Just like the zoo thing and the Comic Con thing kinda but you're still young. So, yeah. Yep, for sure, Kimberly. That's good, Trey. Nothing wrong with that. I want to say that's the tornado alarm, but maybe not. I don't know. Oh, yeah, I know. Some of the stuff that they got away with when we were kids is iconic. And like then having somebody point them out to you when you're older and going back and watching it, it's like, wow, how did I ever miss that? Dropping shit today. Hmm, confused. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'd hope they'd have that. Yeah. Lucky you. You gotta be careful with that, Kimberly. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know anything about Disney, so I have no clue. You know me, I don't. uh, yeah, I don't watch movies, guys. Not that much. I mean, I watch an older movie every once in a while, but or a sports movie, but I'm not a TV watcher. I've got one, and I've got cable, but I don't think I've turned that TV on once since the last time that my nephew was here. That'd be interesting to know. I have not seen that one, Kimberly. Eh, DreamWorks, when it first came out, it was okay, but it fell off the cliff a lot faster than Disney did for sure. I just don't care for TV. I'll have to look for it, Kimberly. Next time I get in the mood to watch a movie, I'll check it out. So, yeah, I don't like the only thing I watch on my TV pretty much is sports. It messes. Yeah, I can't like me in 3D or anything that flashes or anything. I can't watch, so I've never been able to watch it, so I can't say if it does or not. And they never had it when I was young enough to watch. Oh, you know, Yeah, John Hughes is a good actor. That's cool, Trey. Yeah, those are good movies, Kimberly. Yeah, yeah. Oy. Yeah, that is a good movie. I don't know why he's my favorite or one of my favorites. It's a good one. Like, has anybody ever seen Wrong Turn? Like, I don't care how many made up scary movies you could throw in my face, and I know that one's like supposed to be like uh nonfiction. That damn movie is too close to real. Want to talk about some horror flicks? Watch them. Think there's three of them. Fuck that. And you know what's even worse about it? When that movie first came out, I lived in West Virginia, in like the very middle of nowhere, up in the mountains. And yeah, I was like, I would not go outside of my house at night after I watched that movie. It was bad. Yeah, they are. Definitely. That movie, I don't know. I could sit and watch Amityville Horror 20 times, and then, like the original, you turn on Wrong Turn, and I'm like, yeah, no. Yeah, could be. It's not exactly probably easy working at that park, especially if they're in costumes. It's hot there. Oh my god. No, thank you. Yeah, I feel you, Kimberly. Yeah, that's a good movie too. That's one of the movies that'll make you grab a blanket and cover your face. Yeah, Amityville Horror's okay. Yeah, they are good. Yeah, I don't like Jaws. Alien didn't bother me. The Exorcist, yeah. So, like, everybody's like, you want to go to the ocean and swim? I'm like, have you not ever seen that movie? I could float, but I ain't getting away from a damn shark, so no thank you. It is a good film. Can't say I've seen that. So, yeah, Trey, I think so. No, there's another alien. He's afraid you're gonna pop out of your drain and get you. I don't think he would fit. I mean, that'd be some super amazing work, though. Uh-uh. The only thing I'm afraid of coming out of my toilet is like a freaking snake. Yeah. Yeah, I've not seen that one. Oh, didn't know that. Like, you guys don't realize like how much of a not TV watcher I am. Like, I guess I kept myself busy enough. I didn't have enough time to watch too much TV, so that's cool, Trey. Yeah, I'm not. Oh, that's a really good one, Trey. That's my favorite. So, boy. Well, now that my heat turned on, everything else went quiet, so that's good. Which one? No. So, you could get pretty much any and every movie you want to see online anymore, I guess. Yeah. Um, I can't think of his real name right now, but yeah, I know who he is. So, and the one little boy, the tiny one with the blonde hair, I can't think of his name right now. Right after that movie shot, he got killed in a car accident. Yeah, he's a really good actor. You would, I don't know. I'm not into like alien attack movies. Uh, like I think the thing that would freak me out most at night, especially if I was alone when I was a kid, is turning on the TV just for background noise and hearing the theme to the Twilight Zone come on. And like that shit used to scare me so bad when I was a kid. Obviously, you grow out of it, but like I'd hear that theme song and I'd like stiffen every time. Like, oh, yeah, yeah. The little blonde-headed boy, he got killed in a car accident like before the movie was released. It was done. They were done. So why am I so what? Jeez. No, I know. Yeah, I agree with that, Venture. Yeah. Oh, I'm not sure, Trey. Could be. It's entirely possible. So, yeah, I agree, Venture. I didn't like Avatar. I think they took it too far. Like they started making movies like that. I'm like, what? What are you doing? I'm like, nope. I think I watched the whole 10 minutes, 15 minutes of Avatar and turned the shit off. Uh-uh. Yeah, it's pointless. Like I don't I don't get it. I'm perfectly good with the old movies that don't have all that crap in it, so I don't get it. I think that films were actually better back then than they are now because they used to have at least substance and yeah. What's that, Trey? Yeah, Smokey and the Bandit's good. I like trying to think of the name of that show. Oh, I liked Murder She Wrote. When we were kids, that was my grandma's favorite show. And stupid thing is clogged. Uh, she would make us watch it with her every time we were there, and we would have to spend the night there. Yep. Yeah, they definitely didn't use any kind of animated crap for that. Yeah, that's a good one. I haven't watched it in years. Yeah. Yep, it was. It's a good show. So I used to hate Hawaii Five O. I get so mad when we weren't allowed to change the channel when that stupid show came on. But yeah, some of them old shows are really good, and some of them just failed. Oh, you didn't know that, Trey? Three's Company is one of my favorites. Mork and Mindy. I miss Robin Williams. He was such a great actor. So, yeah, I can't watch Twilight Zone. Not going to bed. Like, I like the show. It's a good show and everything, but the theme just. Yeah, she was pretty. Yeah, yeah, people definitely change. Yeah, Three's Company is one of my favorite. So, yep, they had good shows back then. Now they just have trash. I agree. Yep, it is hilarious. Uh, so, you know, I could probably find a channel, or I'm sure I have out of the like 100 apps I got for my TV, I could probably find a station that had all them shows on there, but I never turn on my freaking TV. I just don't. What about Happy Days? It is. My problem is it gets stuck in my freaking head. That I don't like. Yeah, Trey, I'm sure I've got one too, but like I said, I just don't turn on my TV unless there's a sports even on or it's football season. I have no use for a TV. The Beverly Hillbillies were great. Eh, it was hit or miss for me. I liked some of the episodes, but the others just, I don't know. It was a weird show. Definitely never watched it enough to really. I would get stuck watching it at my grandma's house. It's like when I was a little kid, that was the whole. We were always stuck at my grandma's house, and we always had to watch all of her shit. That was the same grandma that told me that I couldn't join the army because I would have to shoot people. See how far that got her. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel that. Yeah, I don't know. I just like. I think I would get my ass spanked more at my grandma's house than anything. Like she would hit us with a fly swatter, and I think I was probably 8, and she whacked me with it, and I took it from her and started chasing her through the house with it. Yeah, but he's not the one who played it. So, yeah, yeah, because they painted him silver with pure silver. Like, he got mercury poisoning, and the guy who played the actual Tin Man died after the movie because of the paint. The Adams Family was great. I don't know. To me, The Monsters was like a parody of the Adams Family. So that's how it came across to me anyway. It was like a goofier version. So Doctor Who, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I just know he didn't play the Tin Man. What's that, Trey? That movie's a tiny bit freaking annoying. Mm, yeah, see that type of thing I didn't quite understand until I was older, and then it just I had no interest. Cheers was great, one of my favorites. I know the theme song to that one too. So yeah, that movie just I, I think probably because my younger cousins and shit would run around singing the music from it, and yeah, just can't stand that movie. It really is. For Cheers, I love that song. I don't know, Trey. I have no clue. So no, they don't. Nope. Wanna be. They ain't even worth watching though. Yeah, Frasier. Uh, Kelsey Grammer. Or is it Chelsea? I think it's Kelsey. Yeah, I agree. It is. So, yeah, Kelsey Grammer. Yeah. I know who Frasier is. He's still, I think they actually came out with a new Frasier, and it's him and, oh, what's his name? Can't think of it. It's the two original people, anyway. But I can't think of, drawing a blank on his name. They're supposed to start a new show, so I don't know if they did or not. But he's hilarious. Yeah, yep, that's who it is. So, to each their own. I think Kelsey Grammer's hilarious. Like, so. I didn't watch the Frasier show. I just know that um I watched him a lot of other times. So, yeah, I seen Frasier in the beginning, maybe two or three of the shows, and I was like, yeah, because it was boring. Uh, I thought he was on the show. Yeah, he was. Yep, he definitely was. Yeah, his dad was hilarious. So, yeah, kind of like Golden Girls. Like the youngest lady played the oldest lady's role, but yeah, Ross, yeah, that's her name. So, oh, the vacuuming stopped. So, but I guess I'm gonna get off here, get some Tylenol, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. My goodness. But I will be back tomorrow. And I love you guys. Love you, Ginger.